Hi, I'm Ryan George from Ryan George Fitness. I'm here at Nova, New York in Ridgewood, Queens. Today we're going to talk about leg exercises for rock climbers. So rock climbing requires a lot of different kind of skills and specifically lower body skills and movements that are required. There's a lot of strength, endurance, balance, flexibility, and even just kind of strength at odd angles. So today we're going to go over a few different exercises that you can do as a rock climber. First exercise we're going to do is the appropriately called mountain climbers. So with mountain climbers, there's a traditional, typical way of doing it where you kind of have your hands under your shoulders, your back is straight, abs are tight, and you're driving your knees underneath your body. So your torso is straight, you're not throwing the back up and down in the air, but everything is nice and stable. So that's a typical exercise that lots of people do and is very well known. The alternative, though, is kind of a variation on mountain climbers, which kind of works on that kind of endurance and strength at odd angles. So instead of just going straight forward and back, you're actually pulling the knee all the way up to the opposite side. So you bring your knee almost all the way up to the elbow, and even having the lead foot flat on the floor and kind of driving the leg that way. So every time you do it, you kind of rotate the hips a little bit, you turn, and it's really driving and powerful movement. But what it really does is it helps you work on those odd angles that you find when you're rock climbing. So the second exercise is a step up with the knee drive. So a lot of times you need a lot of really powerful quad and glute strength when you're doing rock climbing. So with the step up and knee drive, you basically take a high step with the foot planted flat on the step, and you drive up. As you drive up, the knee is going to come straight up in the air, and then you want to drop down nice and controlled. So with this exercise, different ways to do it, which can apply to rock climbing, is doing it on your toes, doing it with your foot all the way at the front of the step, all the way at the edge. So you can modify the angle that your foot's at and where your foot is on the step to kind of somewhat mimic what it would be like rock climbing. But it's a great exercise to really develop the power and the drive that you need when you are rock climbing. So the third exercise is a single leg squat. Single leg squats are really good exercises because they really develop almost all of the muscles in the leg. But in addition to that, it also really helps on the stability in the hip joint and in the knee joint. So it really gives you the ability, especially with rock climbing, to be able to be stable but also move dynamically while stable. So basically the important thing with the single leg squat is that you want to sit straight back without the knee going in front of the toes. You want to be balanced, so again, focus on the ankle, focus on the knee, focus on the hip, stay stable, sit back. As you sit back, you drive straight up through the heels and back up. So that's it. I hope this was helpful. Again, I'm Ryan George, and you can find out more information by checking me out online at Ryan George Fitness.